Base Camp Charlie. Astronomic Array. Clarent, multiple slip space ruptures detected. Location Remnant space. A large group of banished ships entered. 25 dreadnoughts. And 1. Atriox's command ship Resolute Defiance Base Camp Charlie. Astronomic Array. Clarent, multiple slip space ruptures detected. Location Remnant space. A large group of banished ships entered. 25 dreadnoughts. And 1. Escarum. So this is the halo we've been searching for? Atriox. Yes, and if my eyes don't deceive me, a UNSC fleet here already? Brute Chieftain, sir. Incoming transmission from the UNSC. Atriox, let's humor them. Put it on screen for the entire fleet to see. Then the screen flickered to life as a familiar visor appeared and scared some of the brutes, elites, jackals, skirmishers, and grunts. They may call him prey, but that's just to boost morale. Jaune, you are after something I want. It means more to me than you will ever know. This is our home. If you are truly above the covenant, leave and never return. Atriox, you mistake my defiance as if I was a benevolent ruler. Jaune, so you're worse than the covenant. They attacked us in a misguided crusade. What's your angle, Atriox? Atriox, I am merely seeking revenge on the covenant. Jaune, and taking over a halo ring capable of wiping out sectors of all life. Atriox, a weapons is a weapon. Besides, your people are not shy to throw away life like they're not your own. Jaune, says the brute who practices the same pattern of command as the covenant does, just without the religious zealotry. Escarum, Atriox leads us to freedom. Jaune, death is another form of freedom if you want to continue this war. Escarum, you think you can defeat us with your puny numbers? Jaune, yes, we're done taking all this attacks from all of you. Atriox, I'd like to see you try demon. Oh, where's that little demon I smacked around? Don't tell me he's dead. Jaune, no. And you better take a look at your so-called fleet. As he said that, multiple Mac rounds hit many of the dreadnoughts. At least 11 of them was breached before they could even raise their shields. They began firing back. The UNSC was trying to hold against the intense firepower of the dreadnoughts. Until the UNSC Michael Stanforth blocked multiple rounds meant for the Infinity. Lasky, Captain Esteban. Do you read? Hull, we're alright, multiple hull breaches. All hands abandon ship. I'll divert point defense and life support. Crew, sir. The members of the Michael Stanforth begins to abandon ship. Then the Spirit of Fire then comes to their side and provide cover for the Pelicans and lifeboats. Back at the Resolute Defiance Bridge. Atriox, the Spirit of Fire, and I thought they were lost when that slip space rupture consumed them. A challenge I am certainly crushed them now. Escarum, savior this victory. Finally we'll be rid of these human annoyances. Then the unthinkable happens. Multiple corvettes and a super carrier and begins flanking the dreadnoughts. Arbiter, this is freedom and justice of the swords of Sangelios, you are not welcome here. Escarum, Covenant? Wait, I recognize that voice. Atriox, me too, Vadami. It has been so long since your failed assassination attempt. Arbiter, too long, and maybe Jaune would be the one to end your rampage. Atriox, so that's the Master Chief's name, Jaune. I will remember that to engrave on his armor when I claim it as my trophy. Then a voice came back. Jaune, keep dreaming, and a question, you in what army? Escarum, this. Then they see multiple dreadnoughts explode simultaneously. Escarum, what is going on? Report. Dreadnought 12, it's the humans. They entered the holes on our ship. And they... Escarum, what? Then more ships began exploding. Atriox. His fleet was now down to 14 ships unbeknownst to them that Pelican armed with SOS cloaking tech dropped off Spartan strike teams equipped with Havoc-class warheads. And repeated Master Chief's first contact solution. Then other dreadnoughts began to be destroyed by the combined fire of the UNSC and SOS. Further sinking 6 ships. Back to the Michael Stanforth. Isabel, Captain Esteban, we have all your crew members all accounted for. You're the only one left, sir. Paul, I'm staying. Isabel, Captain. Paul, this ship has one more thing left to do. As he takes controls and steers it to the Resolute Defiance. Pretend it's a Thanatos class. As he began speeding up the engines to ram the supercarrier. As he was about to make contact, a portal opened behind him as a hand dragged him back. Then the ship collided and blew up, opening a large gaping hole on the ship. Cortana, sorry Captain, but the war had too many dead heroes. Jaune, stay here and we'll deal with Atriox through the opening you've given us. Then without anyone realizing, the Infinity is missing. As a slip space opened near the Atriox's ship, smashing through a dreadnought along the way. Pretend the ship was a dreadnought. Then the Infinity opened its launch bay directly at the hole the Stanforth made. Jaune, Spartan. Prepare to board. Spartans, AWO. Then they all jumped into the breach following the Master Chief. Douglas, hey Chief, I want another crack at that brute. Jerome, get in line, Doug. Jaune, move out. They make their way easily, cutting through the sea of banished. Bridge. Atriox and Escarum drew their gravity weapons. As the doors exploded, revealing the bane of their existence. Jaune, 4 minutes, it took 4 minutes to defeat your proud fleet. You were expecting it to be easy, but not for you. We were warned you were coming, and we spent months upon months planning and preparing for your arrival. You couldn't live with your broken pride, and your pride has led you here, straight back to me. As the Spartans arrived at his back, Jaune, you dread it, you run from it, but destiny still arrives. Atriox, come at me, demon, and bring your little demons along.